Yeah. Welcome to our not so humble abode. Oliver, no. You're not going to be pulling this shit the second I start my live stream. Get away from that door. Go on. Dogs. So we do have an animal poem of the day. Animal fact of the day, if you would. Via poetry. And we'll get onto that in the not too distant future. We're not going to be doing any exercises because we completed the last week's exercises. We also did not get a chance to take the dogs for a walk because our food took too long. So that's always fun. I would like to be able to trust a fart today. That's how my day is going, by the way. For those that don't know, gastrointestinal issues, always fun. Always fun. You ever had... Is this gonna be a D's nuts joke? LOL. Pretty sure Bofa's gonna end with D's nuts. Beat you to it! Thought you had me in the first half. All right. This is our Theraphosa apopsis tarantula. By the way, I do have a reputation around town for my tarantulas.
You do?
Yes, I know I do, because when I went and talked to the guy who we're going to have come and take a look at it this Friday, he's like, just so long as you keep all your spiders in check. Hey, Gio, you missed it. I called somebody out that was trying to do a both of these nuts joke. Ha! You thought you was...
What time he's coming?
Yes, the morning. I think around 10 o'clock.
So after he leaves, we'll go to Safeway and get lunch, get stuff for that next dinner.
We also need to contact especially if we don't like the amount that he's offering, we need to contact other folks. There we go. And when it comes to tarantulas, the Theraphosa apopsis has got a reputation for being stressy and aggressive. However, this big girl has not been that bad. I don't know what other people are doing. Maybe they're trying to handle theirs. But that's not what we generally do in our household. We let the tarantulas do their thing in between offering them food. Now, I don't know if she's going to be hungry tonight. She's not very receptive, but she already has a pretty decent-sized booty. She's got that dump truck coming in. I don't know what is in the washer, but I found another one of those little wires. Right? A lot of people assume that owning tarantulas is terrifying, that it should not be allowed in today's society. These are the same people that own kittens with murder mittens, things of that nature, so I don't tend to take them very seriously. It's Acid! Hey Natalie, how's it going? So this is a Theraphosa apopsis tarantula, the common name for which is the Goliath pink leg, not pink toe, but pink leg tarantula. It is a relative of the Goliath bird eater. in general, the Theraphosa blondie. The Theraphosa apophysis is a leggier species that typically does not get as heavy as its cousins, the Theraphosa blondie or burgundy. However, it does share a similar diet. So while these guys in captivity are known for primarily being insectivores, out in the wild, the larger they get, the more likely they are to eat vertebrates. There are, generally speaking, two types of animals that we cover here. The vertebrate species, which have internal spines, and the invertebrate species, which typically have exoskeletons like tarantulas, centipedes, scorpions, roaches, and what is the other one that we have? The roly-poly isopods. What? Wow, 9 people. Hey, guys. Well, not everybody, but there are people who are new here. I can always tell because we're like, have a big old boom of people participating all of a sudden. I know some of you are new. That is quite all right. We're on every single night talking about various life subjects, things that we encounter. The latest thing that has happened for those that are new here, that is actually the latest thing. We are getting a kitty, and we are still stuck between calling it Tigger and calling it Pumpkin.
Tigger fits. It's how it acts. But I think pumpkins are cute.
Ooh. Brazilian wax? Fancy? Never had one before? Isn't that where they wax everything?
What?
A Brazilian wax? Ah! That's like when you go and buy your enemy. Here's a Brazilian wax on the house. They're gonna get everything.
Well, you wouldn't have to shave very much.
Oh my god. Yeah, I even let them do my butthole this time. Oh my god. I would probably scream so hard that glass would shatter. And I am a grown-ass man. There is no fucking way. Ain't no motherfucking way. Hey, Jason. Hey, Justin. It's been a minute. What did Jason say prior to? No, he said hello. Just like, oh my god. But another thing that we've already been over multiple times, for those that don't know, and it is actually very horrible, my ex, Hillary, was arrested on multiple charges, one of which is murder of her special needs brother. It's just not. It's not the way I expected things to go. She was like, between all of the people that I know, she would be the last person I think would be arrested for something like that. As a matter of fact, I thought I had a more of a chance of getting arrested because of my attitude. But I guess people change. The butthole doesn't hurt at all. No. Okay, the fact that it hurts every time I shit out Thai food, I am not believing you when you say the butthole does not hurt at all. Nuh-uh. There is no way that having wax, like having somebody wax your chocolate starfish, does not hurt. There is no fucking way. They are...
It would hurt less than the front, though.
Yes. I imagine it would hurt less than the front. certain areas in the front, no matter who you are, what's going on, probably pull a little bit more, probably have too much give, and therefore, uh, it is so good to see Justin in the chat. Like, bruh, where have you been? It's been forever.
Sometimes sugar gets a really long one in his butt hair.
The fuck is SNUB? Whew. There's a term called rip and tear that I think applies to this conversation. It's called rip and tear and cry about hair. Rip and tear, cry about hair because the pain you bear. There you go. That's even
You
better.
like Acid's most recent comment?
What did she say? Yeah, because I'm apparently a freak of nature.
Hi.
What?
You get a long hair in your butt crack. No, butt hair.
Ooh.
That's not your hair.
Okay, so been dealing with some gastrointestinal issues. I am going to take you guys, put you over here. It's not technically my hair that we're talking about. There. Oh my fucking god.
Not make a right fajita. What is going on? I went for like 2 bags and they were all burnt in the garbage. Burning these fajitas. 1 tortilla, 2 tortilla, 3 tortilla. Please kill me.
I noticed that a piece of my chicken fell off of my dough board. All right, is this raw chicken on your board? Yes. Did you cut your cilantro on this board? Damn it, right on me. No, this just fell off. Sure. Positive. Like, no, I promise it just fell off. It just fell off. You can do this.
Stop cleaning up, people.
My onions are not like red enough.
40 seconds.
For me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's it. And hands up, you're done. Drop your knives. It's time to taste.
Oh, you're doing so nice. So, recruits, fajitas in 30 minutes. It's not easy, right?
Scary. All right, Brandon, come on up.
I know it's ugly on the outside, but this is a drill about chopping, and I did really good on the chopping, I feel.
That's your dirty plate.
That's like a CSI crime scene.
Aside from this disaster area, your knife cuts are all very uniform. So it's like you get an A and an F at the same time.
Hey, D's get degrees, baby. No one knows that better than me, man. Lacey, let's go. Skirt steak, it's under seasoned. The pepper is going to cook a little longer, but you got everything on a plate, and it's not a disaster.
Okay.
So high five.
Okay.
You know what I mean? High five.
Okay. All right, Robbie, come on up. Your chicken knife cuts are a little bit all over the place. This piece of chicken is raw.
That's why you have to get it the same, because then you have something that's cooked and then another part of it that's not cooked.
That's right.
Okay.
All right.
Lily, come on up. Lily, you like the little engine that could. Some of your knife cuts are a little inconsistent. It's like a buy one, get one free.
I'm so sorry. You like Tyler. Sylvia, I have to say it tastes really good. But I think we have some Cugarina knife cuts going on around here. And your board was a disaster.
All right, Steven, let's go, brother. We definitely have some timing issues across the board because like we provided that. Tell me if you think that's raw or that's cooked. That's close to being raw. Yeah, I would say it's raw.
Come on up. You know, like you could have a little bit more browning across the board. You kept picking up your pan. Why is this cooking? Why is this cooking? And it wasn't cooking because you kept taking your pan off the burner.
All right, Steve, let's go.
Duchess, I know that you can hear that from all the way out here, but you don't need to give me a worried look. I literally almost blew a fart through the toilet.
Was that boom?
I'm new here tonight. Oliver, get the fuck away from that door.
Dude, just scare yourself.
You just got in trouble for that. Okay, so in this cage, we have a Monocentropas balfouri tarantula. She is tucking herself way down in here. I don't know what is going on with her, but she has kept herself set apart from everything else. We've got the male right here. Their cage is kept fairly dry for good reason. It's because they are an arid species. A lot of people assume that these tarantulas, because they are from an arid climate, do not need to have a water dish. This could not be further from the truth. We have caught them drinking out of their water dish multiple times. Now, we do try to prevent any excess water from getting out of the dish. But as for keeping them hydrated, yeah, make sure their swimming pool stays full. Jesus. The wire is a sign that you are observant. No, that it gets stuck in some very, very disheartening places. One of my favorite places, though, is my beard. Like, I'll freak out because I think I missed one of the really long hairs, and it just keeps coming, and I'm like, okay, this has to be my wife's doing.
How?
Because there ain't no motherfucking way. No, it makes more sense that I get your hair in my beard than it does my butt crack, okay?
Or wrapped around.
Or wrapped around certain dangly parts. But anyway. Probably because of the fact that the butthole is just an extension of their internal skin as opposed to their external.
This challenge is all about the fish. We are going to teach you how to fillet a fish and then cook your fillets properly.
Imagine busting your hairless bum. I can. I used to be bald. And very, very well shaven.
For as much hair as I lose, though.
No, yeah. I don't know what it is. Okay, so first of all, you're not the first girl that I've met that has had that particular problem. Okay, you lose more hair than you should be humanly possible, that should be humanly possible to regrow in the same amount of time. Yet you still maintain a full head of hair.
An extra hair.
Which doesn't make any fucking sense. I don't need to know about your dangly bits. Finally, I can traumatize them back.
Where's Alpha when you need him? You would love this combo.
No, fuck me. He would shut that shit down so fast by reciprocating. You want to see Mochi right out the bat? Right out the gate? Psh. He is. There he is. This is our Vietnamese centipede. Now, we've been very fortunate the last few times we've gone to check on this critter. It has been right under the water dish. What's Dave's?
Is that Wendy's?
I'm not sure. Alright, here we go. Ta-da! I give you the centipede's butt. Where'd it go? Okay, but where's your face, child?
Called it. Wendy's.
Oh my god, I'm gonna go and trim them fucking rose bushes this weekend because that is creepy as shit. They're scraping up against the fucking window. Going, not nearly as creepy though as when my stomach literally started to make language sounds. That was bad.
I got up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom. As soon as I laid back down, I could just hear it. I'm like, shit.
No, yeah, it's terrible. I literally thought I had a demonic possession of my lower intestines.
Ooh, that's the
Yeah.
part of fish.
60 minutes to replicate this dish exactly.
Something.
Warning. That's what your gut say. Or something.
I think my stomach said something about knocks in the moon. Something about mummies and resurrection, and then a burrito, and then I heard, and I went and found a toilet because there was definitely some form of resurrection. Joe Bird.
I like spicy tuna rolls. Make sure you get extra of that spicy mayonnaise though.
Joe Bird, you missed it. We already went and had Thai food, man. Why does Joe Bird sound familiar? Have you frequented this live before? Or swung by? Yeah, it has. Guys, I should have taken a video this morning of the green bottle blue when she was out. Her booty was so big. Thai is the best. And you know, I thought it was the hottest shit on the planet. I really did. Until I had spicy spaghetti. That's right, spicy spaghetti. So not only did my stomach have to deal with red sauce, which in and of itself is pretty harsh on the stomach, but it had to deal with, what is that, habanero?
I use both habanero and cayenne.
Both habanero and cayenne. And when I tell you that fucked up my system, I mean, it made the results of Thai food look like mundane, look like child's play. All right, holy cow. All I had in the back of my head was, I fell into a burning ring of fire.
We're trying to get home so fast, you had to stop for the pizza.
I cried, but the heat got higher. Whew. Durs! Alright, Durs, you get some sleep. He had a hard time sleeping yesterday, and he has earned it. Durs, I'm not going to say he single-handedly paid for this experience that we're having, but he primarily single-handedly paid for this experience that we're having because he is the reason why I am getting paid from YouTube for the first time. That's going to be like between the 23rd and the 26th is when that drops.
What was the 21st and 26th?
I'm not going to say no donation. He's donated like over $70 now. I think Durs has done his part. I think we're there, buddy. I mean, hey, Justin, was it you that said that if I shave like my face, you'd donate X amount of money before? Was that you or was that somebody else?
I thought that was Trevor.
Was that fucking Trevor?
I don't remember.
We kicked him out before we squeezed him for money. Lord. Fuck. Yeah. It really burns, burns, burns. My ring of fire, my ring of fire. All right. If Trevor donates, he can come back. No. Nope. Mm-mm. I think he burned that bridge. Whew. Trevor insulted my wife for the last time. And he got Das Boot.
And we had people in the group that were saying, so there you should go on.
Yep. So we pretty much had everybody on that day calling for Trevor's banishment. And thus, he is no more. And then we got Alf. And Alf has been trying to push some buttons. Well, Justin, look at this. This is Little Bitch.
Sparta! I was thinking that.
This is Sparta. Alf is enduring some ridiculousness out over where he's at. It is storm chasing season, and he is up to his ears in storms.
Oh, hon, did you say I got these?
Nutty Buddies? I'll show you a Nutty Buddy.
Well, what I was saying was, they're really wrong.
She is getting chunky. I can't say that she's pre-molt yet. She looks it. Look at this booty. Look at that. Look at that booty. She looks pre-molt. She should be pre-molt, but she is still eating, which is surprising because if you watch the feeding videos when she eats now, she's literally dragging around. What are you doing?
Poking.
She's literally dragging around her abdomen trying to get at the. Oh yeah, and that's
That just get down. That just back up.
that's one of the ways that you can tell that a tarantula is starting to edge toward being pre.
Guys, go.
Are you Duchess and Oliver? If I have to go in there to pull you off,
Down.
ooh, you better stop it. By the way, their favorite food is bananas. So, oh yeah, this is Little B. Wait, what happened with Acid? Losing weight like crazy lately. I feel like I'm alive again. Woo, way to go, Acid. That is so freaking cool. And hopefully soon my wife will be going on walks with me. Let's see how she starts reacting. She's not I'm sorry. Well, I guess I can mist her little area. You want to leave a little dry patch for her to get to? She is acting a little bit sluggish, which is another sign that they are pre-molt. Of course, the first sign is always going to be the behind. I mean, that is really an asinine design right there. She's got the full dump truck.
Oliver. Only he doesn't have.
Are they doing the hoochie? What?
Alright, go for it.
Jeez, the likes look tragic. Give the live. I've got 9 likes. That's not too bad.
Only shows one on mine.
Oh God.
But it also
Yes, land tank. She has got the girth for what it's worth. All right. What's Molden? There's nothing Molden. There's nothing Molden to be holden.
down, Duchess.
Big butt does typically mean they are edging toward pre-molt, but it's not necessarily a guarantee that the tarantula is actually entered into pre-molt because, the way that I see it, pre-molt officially kicks off when they choose to stop eating the food that you throw in there. So right now she is just, I don't know what you call her, obese. She is chunky. I would fear for her. Duchess, listen to your... Okay, I'm going to come over there the next time you do that. And you're not going to like what happens. Where's my spanky doo-doo head? That's right. Watch. Acid's gonna be the next one in the group to get like super fit. Okay, I'm not super fit. I can't say that until I get my six-pack.
Ridiculously tiny. But for all the trouble that you had, it's a
Spanky leaves every time I come in or say anything. I wonder why that would be.
I think Duchess is pouting even though I gave her.
See, now I've got 10 likes, which is crazy.
Okay, I'm up to 10 now. I just exited and came back in.
skin.
Yeah, well, it does help that I literally have a, physical fitness trainer that took pity on me during my ab roller phase and taught me how to actually do what I should be doing. So thank you, Acid. Yeah, now I see 11 likes. Thank you, Acid, for your coaching. It has been a serious help. And again, thank Durs for the money that's coming in. Durs and Adam, my gamer buddy, he put down like $5, I think. $6.
$4.99.
Me and Rosie are mods. Acid is our supervisor. 12 likes. Fuck yeah. It's Nelson Silva.
Beautifully. It tastes really good. Your sauce looks like you didn't cook it long enough.
All right, Joe Bird. That's Joe Bird saying. All right, so when it comes to taking care of tarantulas, generally speaking, the first thing that you're going to want to dive into is literally any and all information that you can grasp about whatever animal that you're interested in. As a matter of fact, it's not necessarily a tarantula thing, because if you're going to go and own gerbils, hamsters, rats, cats, dogs, try to own bats. I don't think that would go very well. It doesn't matter what you're going to try to own. If it's new to you, you need to do all of the research you need to in order to make sure that you raise the animal in a manner that is going to be healthy. Keep the animal happy and healthy. This critter is going to be one of my biggest projects, along with Legs, the Theraphosa apophysis. Both of them are going to need new cages in the coming days, which means out with these 10-gallon cages and in with some new tote cages that we need to buy. And the tote cages are also hopefully going to be equipped with cameras.
On Friday when we see the lady with any pit,
Yeah.
we need to ask if she's done any shots or anything, and if not, we should probably make an appointment.
Does Little B like being on camera? She doesn't mind it, as far as I know. We are going to probably get not another Wise camera, because I think those have been the biggest ripoff. The Wise cameras. I think that the old cameras, the Yi cameras, have been so much better, and I don't think it's going to cost more to get more of them.
No, but my issue with the cameras is they charged us twice within 3 days. But maybe that was just the fluke.
Maybe. Oliver, get out of here. Critter's Kingdom is growing. That's right. If this tarantula does, and it probably will based on the abdomen, decide to flip over and molt, first of all, we're going to try and get the whole process on camera for you guys to see.
The refunds in the account.
Ooh, how much money do we have now?
After lunch, the Amazon stuff I bought, and I transferred 30 back to credit card.
Yeah.
949 gas.
So, how much do we want to put into
At least
400?
to start.
Do it. We're going to try utilizing either the tablet, which has a camera, or one of my old phones to capture the tarantula molting on a live stream so you guys can get a look at it. When she really starts presenting symptoms of pre-molt, we will be keeping a close eye on it. I think what we're actually going to do in some ways here is taking that camera, laying it face down on the screen so that it'll view through the mesh on her during the daytime. What is molt? Molt is the process that tarantulas go through when they are pushing themselves out of their old exoskeletons. You see, tarantulas are invertebrates, which means that their skeletons are literally on the outside of their body, holding all their gooey center in, while mammals and reptiles and birds are technically vertebrates, where they have an internal skeletal structure that helps maintain their overall structure. Make a difference? At least it was Wolf trying this time? And not...
They did climb on her.
Oh, God. Night vision, I don't think makes that big of a difference because we have night vision inside our...
He just tried to stick his nose in her butt.
We have night vision in our Monocentropus balfouri cage, and they come out all the time. So I think that it's going to be just fine. And Justin, same with me, buddy. Same with me. Especially after I did dabs for the first stand last time. That was much like a molt, a very spiritual molt. All right. Here we are. We're going to go and put her away. For a second, I thought she made that noise. The squeak sound. I was just like...
Keep an eye on it, closer eye on all that. After Oliver yesterday, today.
No, I'm hoping that somewhere down the road in the near future, marijuana does get federally legalized.
She's like, I got the ball in here.
All right. So this, we're going to do our shorter cages out on the top here. What?
Oliver for a second tried to go after his tail.
Oh my God! Duchess, you better be careful. The last time you tried picking a fight with Oliver, that fat bastard sat on you. Yeah.
Ooh, Wolf just stole the squeaky boy out of her kennel.
Yeah. Yeah. Thump, that's right. Thump. Did you really just palm in the face? That was so rude. Wolfie. Oh yeah, Oliver. Well, I guess now we know where she gets that from. Yeah, and pawing people in the face. Pawing people in the face, huh? Huh? Oh yeah, that's the good spot right there. And he's like, oh yeah, please scratch me there some more.
You know he's lifting his leg to pee with Militia now?
Right? Kiss me his nose. Holy shit. You're still in an area that's got a snowman? Damn.
Joking time.
I'm just gonna add to the joke.
Oh, I didn't say that.
Last I checked where I'm at, it's sticking around at 60 degrees.
It's supposed to get up to the mid-70s today.
Why is there no water? He drank all the water out of his dish and then pooped in it. Yummy. Dum dum dum.
Crap. Well, we promise you the quiz will be fun. Because it comes in the form of everyone's favorite game show.
Have fun. Keep back. Everything was everybody was kung fu fighting. Those cats were fast as lightning. I don't like you? What? Acid, what was that about? Alright, so this... Oh, he's in a stress curl. So this is a male Harpictira. He's over in the corner in a stress curl, so we're not going to take too much time. We want him to be happy and healthy and stress-free. In order to keep him happy and healthy, we do need to keep his environment as close to what it would be out in the wild, other than, you know, like 90 degrees. What? What?
That just was just an almost like a weird position, like a peeing with her butt lifted up. Oh,
Jesus. So you got to keep the cage very, very dry. This is a species that is commonly found in Africa. Of course, drier places in Africa. When it comes to care, basically you want to try to feed them once a week. This little one has been eating every week, despite the fact that it is a male Harpictira pulchripes. Its name is Waffles, by the way. It was named by one of our viewers. Are you talking about the exchange of words? I was a little bit taken back by it too. Yes, Waffles. And the centipede's name is Slinky. That was named by me, but I thought it was suitable for the critter. Look at this. This is a Brazilian blue violet named Gem. Gem is a confirmed male terrestrial tropical tarantula. Another insectivore. It is pretty much too small to really go after most of the invertebrates out there. Not invertebrates, most of the vertebrates out there. Don't you dare. Oh shit. He's trying to make a break for it, kids. And he will too. If you notice, his abdomen is fairly bald, and it's fairly bald because he decided to go for a walk around that, well, I wouldn't say around the house, around the animal room during a rehousing. It was fucking nuts. It took about 30 minutes to finally figure out exactly. Wolf! She is not a chew toy. Or a
Play toy.
I was gonna say a joy toy is what he was going for the first time. Wolfie. You good boy. You good boy. What is this? What is this? What do you guys think that is? Huh? Huh? Can you tell we've got Husky? Huh? Yeah. Jesus. JH? Oh. Here we go. By the way, my wrist is doing better. For those that don't know, I've been dealing with some chronic wrist pain that started out of the blue.
What about your elbow?
Elbow's not doing bad at all. Doesn't hurt at all. I use it to tie flies for fishing. The dog hair?
Yeah.
Wolf, what is this? What is this? Is this more? My dog. Well, my brother's dog. He's wasting away to nothing. That's gonna have to get vacuumed down the road. What was I saying? I can't fucking remember. Squirrel! I had a moment like that at work today. I was walking along toward what's known as Scale C. There is an outbound gate there. There's this massive pond of water that is built up that still hasn't been taken care of. And I was trying to walk by it when suddenly I saw some movement on the far side of this little pond, well, this quite large pond for what it is. And I was like, wait, what the hell is that? So what did I do? I went on a little adventure. What?
That was adorable. You know how she like lays against you on you and let that legs sometimes? She just did that to Oliver.
Use it to fly. My wrist. Yes. Okay. So for the past, I'd say month, it's been about a month, I've been enduring wrist pain. And this wrist pain is something that I've had before, but was diagnosed as a result of overuse during gaming because I like to play the Oculus. Well, here's the problem with the wrist pain this time. I was actually coming off of a hiatus from gameplay. Wolf! Stop! No! Don't look at me like that. You're the one going around yelling at people. Impacted by a tsunami there? No tsunami impact that I'm aware of. Although if we did have the big tsunami that is supposed to be coming with the massive earthquake that we're due to get here in Oregon, there is a chance that it would just go straight up the river. You see, what a lot of people don't realize is the Columbia River is so close to being at sea level that the river itself has been known to either stop flowing at high tide or low tide, or I swear to God, actually starts to backfill in some cases. It's crazy. So if we were to get hit by a tsunami out by our coast, the effects of the river will most certainly be seen all the way to where we're at. But in any case, the wrist pain, we couldn't figure out what started it, and it has just been a slow crawl back up to get rid of it. Like right now, I can extend my thumb all the way out, and I haven't had it pop, or it's not really popping. What happens is, here, let me zoom out. What happens is there's a tendon that runs from your thumb down the length of your wrist, and what it does is it thwips over this section of my wrist, causing a popping sensation, a very painful popping sensation. And I've been dealing with that for weeks now, and what I've been doing to deal with that is I'll take my hand. The doctor told me to tuck my thumb under my fingers like this, take my wrist and push my wrist forward to stretch that tendon out. And once that tendon is done stretching out, I have found that putting pressure on the back of my thumb and then trying to press it out like this right here makes the pain go away. And since I started doing those two exercises back to back, the pain has been getting better faster. Like every day, it's a new level of better. But some days, it seems like you're taking a step back because the popping sensation, for some reason or another, feels like it's getting worse. So yeah, that's what we've been dealing with. Now this critter's cage, this is another male Brazilian blue violet. He's a good boy. He doesn't go out unless we try to coax him out. His cage is still looking fairly moist. His water's clean. I don't see anything that suggests that he's got a foreign spider anywhere in his cage. Although, technically speaking, folks, he is more so the foreign entity, so long as whatever spider is in his cage is natural. That being said, the majority, if not entirety, of the spiders that I have caught in other cages, those have been false widow spiders, which are native to Europe. So those are a foreign species as well. These at least come from South America. Here we go. Ooh.
We're gonna make butternut squash noodles, or what I like to call noodles,
Now,
because it looks delicious like pasta. And then we'll pour a spiralizer.
huh. I killed the chat by talking too much. Impressive. Alright, now, this next tarantula is our Brazilian white knee. And then once we get done with the scorpion, I will go and grab my poetry journal. And we can go and have ourselves a little bit of a poetry session. You have the water over there?
Hi, Donnie.
All right. Oh, and I still haven't posted the ad book on YouTube. So this is our Brazilian white-knee tarantula. Typically speaking, they are considered tropical terrestrial, which means they need to have higher humidity and they need to have dirt to play in, or to burrow in, if it were. But she has been acting like she is semi-tropical, partially arid. You notice that her dirt, for the most part, is dry by the end of the day. This is intentional because it is the only way really, we can get her to come out. Is she prefers it, as far as we know, somewhat dry. It's bass-ackwards, but it works. Look at her. I think she's an adult female because of the fact that she has reduced her overall insect intake. It might be a medium-sized species, but she is still very beautiful. She is so gorgeous. She's got those white knees and the ginger abdomen, as I like to call it. Now, just like the majority of the New World tarantulas, if not all the New World tarantulas, she does have an abdomen that is absolutely full of urticating hairs. For those that don't know, urticating hairs are actually a defense mechanism that has been acquired over the years. What they'll do is, when they feel in danger, they will go and rub their back legs against their abdomen hair, causing it to flick up into the surrounding air and potentially land up into the surrounding air to potentially land either in your nose, down your throat, in your eyes, or on your skin. Now, of course, the skin doesn't really have as much of an immediate effect. I should know. I used to get hit with urticating hairs all the time. Not so much anymore, since the critters have grown up a little bit. Their behavior has sort of mellowed out. She, since she has gotten a hide in her cage, no longer tries chasing after my fingers, which is always nice. Now, I know one of you wanted to go and see Mochi, so damn it. I don't trust it. I have to leave you guys with one of the tarantulas again, honey. Keep them in tow time. You can't trust the fart anymore.
This is just like crazy town. Oh, these are beautiful. Look at little trees. Don't make a mess, Weeba. Please don't make a mess. You know this bums me out, right? You got stuff all over the floor. Please don't make a mess. Everybody out in the blue team is a best. Working neat today. You got this like whole disaster thing going on here. Yeah, I know. Lily, please work with me. See all the stuff on the floor here? Shatima, see that camera right there? They're going to turn your messy station part of the storyline. You want that?
No, Chef.
Thank you very much. I can't take this. I'm asking to keep your station clean.
Yes, Chef.
Thank you.
Oh my god, yeah, I got it. I don't know anything about vegetarianism. No clue. Chef, I'm not gonna lie, I might be turning vegan now.
Alright, well, first of all, that's not vegan, because vegan means no animal products whatsoever.
The last time I had a vegetarian meal was probably when I was
Would you have ever considered before being like, oh, I'm gonna eat vegetarian?
no, never. I just know my family, when they immigrated here, they were vegetable farmers, so yeah.
You think your brother would like that?
Oh, totally. I can always feel Skylar's presence around me. I mean, I really miss him right now. And I wish he was here right next to me. And oh yeah, he's right there.
What a weird coincidence.
Beautiful, man, just like me. Right, Jeff? Last week, I almost got sent home, so I'm going to be detail-orientated this week. Thank you. I know. Watch that scene. I know, right? In the Scouts, we were always told to be meticulous. You need to be prepared for anything.
I do like your meat sauce. slots? But here's the deal. You wait till the last minute to get started. Listen, I understand like Boy Scouts are always prepared, man. But you need to start actually activating some of this, okay?
Again, chef, right now.
Start cooking.
I mean, I'm not gonna move on to the next step until I've done the step perfectly.
Feeling good like a home run on a Sunday afternoon.
Your sports announcer voice doesn't actually make you cook better.
And right off the plate, we got some mozzarella on deck, and it's good.
How does your filling taste?
It tastes good. It's,
Are you eating off your fingers?
no, chef.
I know you're going over to wash that hand right now.
Chef.
That's what I thought.
All right, blue team, I'm begging you to work neat.
I feel like I'm in the military half the time with him. Like, he's like, put in your station. Your station's dirty. What are you doing?
I've got a sharp eye on you.
And now, Tyler is hovering over me.
Right, the oil's a little too hot, okay?
Okay. And I don't like it.
It looks too thin. I want to
Okay.
reduce, okay?
And it's really annoying me.
Look at your precision, my friend. You having a good time?
Tyler, you're hovering. Give me my space.
Okay, put your elbow in the center. Put your elbow in the center. Elbow.
It's stressing me out, Tyler.
I need more color in those Brussels sprouts, please. I need more color in this, please. They're not cooked enough. Don't burn your steak. Don't turn your heat down.
Tyler, just yelling.
Turn that heat up high. Turn that blood sauce down. I want a thick sauce as you coat the back of the spoon. I'm looking at a messy station, right? And what I want to see is a nice, clean, organized, happy cook, okay? Complete, total control. Wipe your face, lower your heart rate.
It's always yelling at me.
Do me a favor, sweetie. Make sure you work neat, okay? I'm just trying to help these guys.
Not cool.
Please work neat, okay? Pick it up. Thank you very much.
Mine's in the last upper.
Okay. I feel way more confident than before because if there is something that I know or kind of know, it's vegetarian cuisine. I mean, you're talking with someone who's eating 12 bananas a day. Well,
ASAP, what's going on? Is that you smiling while you're cooking? Stop it.
I was thinking about you.
That's nice. What else do you think about me?
I do believe that my relationship with Chef Ann is getting deeper. I'm hoping to woo Chef Ann with my Israeli charm, my friend.
Wow.
I need a strong woman in my life to
Stop
keep me
stepping on my
grounded.
feet.
And there's nothing
I'm
more
supposed to
sexy
walk
than
on my feet. You don't walk on my feet.
Big fat muscle. Welcome to the gun show right here.
Jesus.
Alright, let's break this little heart for Chef Ann. Right?
What do you want, Oliver?
I don't even have one. My picture wakes me up.
I hope he comes back. The bunny guy. He did not take it as very funny. It's okay, we all make mistakes, but still. Oliver, no. Get away from the door. I am not going to let you out yet, and you know it. Have they been fed? Alright.
Not since I got home.
Okay, so I'm gonna go and take their mind off of things by giving them something to focus on. Lord, my stomach's just like, more spicy food? What have you given me? I can't wait until after tomorrow. We've got a guy coming over to give us an estimate as to how much the repairs on the front porch are going to cost. I'm hoping it's not anywhere over 500. I'm really hoping. If it is from him, we'll go to somebody else. He does have a lot of good recommendations, and I haven't heard back from Eric's friend. Why is your bowl, my good sir, in the back of your kennel again? I know you didn't acid. For as long as I've known you, I have never known you to be knowingly mean. As a matter of fact, you've stood up and represented individuals that we generally would have kicked out of the group earlier and helped them stick around a little bit longer. Except for that one dumb bitch who was absolutely abrasive early on. She got the boot pretty quick. I don't even remember what her name was, but she was gone so fast. Oh, she was just the worst. Talk about toxic. God, what was her username? I can't for the life of me remember. Oh, she was god awful. Like a rotten falafel.
Just say like a rotten fool.
It rhymes! Get out of here. And it makes somewhat sense. So this is our Asian forest scorpion. This is another tropical terrestrial animal that typically loves to eat all of... Go. Go to your kennel until I am done taking care of animals. I find that clapping my hands in front of their face gets their fucking motivation going. Somewhere. It's so bad. Like, I have dealt with many people. There's a guy named John Smith that comes through, and he is absolutely just the worst. But he's still, in all of his shenanigans, is not as bad as that lady was. She was out of here. I'm not going to go give this one too much humidity because, as you can see, the cage is already fairly moist. But what really gets me about this particular species, just like any other species of scorpion, is the next chemical reaction I'm about to show you. Now, a lot of people, when they imagine chemical reactions, they think foaming and acidic hissing and things like that. Nope, we are glowing. Look at that. This creature has a biofluorescent reaction to black light, to UV light. When it's hit with UV, it glows so bright. Buddy, is your leg okay? Is it just me, or is that leg kind of wonky? Can I get you to move back? Did you injure your leg, child? That's weird. I don't like that. How long have we had this scorpion for?
Couple years. Why?
I think she might have injured her back leg. I'm not sure. She's acting like it's kind of stiff. Yeah, his back leg is not... It's not legging. We're going to have to keep an eye on that. Could be pre-molt. Generally speaking, when arachnids go and injure their legs, they tend to pull them off and then go through a molting process to slowly regrow it. But yeah. All right. So now, put this one back. And we're going to go and get my poetry journal. I am going to leave for a second to go and gather some decent photos online. And then we are going to utilize the green screen. Also, probably going to go and have my tablet. Where did I put my tablet? There it is. For some extra information on the side to make it last a little bit longer. But today we are getting back to basics. And by back to basics, we are doing our animal fact of the day. Oh my god. This tablet's gonna be the reason why I have an aneurysm. Holy cow. Okay. There we go. All right, so I'm going to leave for a second. Wait. We don't have... How did they take it away from us again?
What?
Our ability to do the green screen.
Sylvia, I am so happy that at least I got something on the plate. Wow, alright. Your eggplant tastes nice, your filling tastes nice, but there is not enough sauce, and it's very spicy. That's something that ever happened. Right, but I said calm down, you were like, eat it here. You have to understand that things go wrong in the kitchen.
Okay,
I'm very used to that, yes.
so could be that.
How did you find this process?
I wanted to, really knock this one out of the park, and I felt like I did, maybe just hit it for the morning track, not all the way out of the park.
Okay, yeah, I agree with you. Ramen.
There we go.
Sliced eggplant. Yeah. Your sauce might be expecting more and seasoning sauce. So I think that you could do better. Alright, there we go. Thank you.
So this is from some information that I got online, and then I just looked it up again, and it's contradicting. So, whether right or wrong, here we go. I thought I knew about this animal you few had me pursue, but as I blew through facts I grew to find my views to be misconstrued. You see, I thought a guy would die by venom supplied by these snails that reside inside shells that leave some wide-eyed. But it's not every conch snail that assails with venom that ails, though some prevail at sending folks through the veil. It's the cone snail that leaves some pale. The geography cone is a full-blown hunter shown to own venom known to kill full-grown humans after jabs thrown prove it should be left alone. It appears we're prone to float near places where we interfere with an animal with a severe venom we should fear. Some postulate that snails belong on a plate and taste great, but I don't affiliate with those who masticate on snails they state should be straight up used to satiate hunger that culminates. Or perhaps I do and just never asked a dude if he ever construed or even perused snails as food. In any case, most conches have a taste for plant matter placed. They race to use to stuff their face, while others embrace the call to chase prey with limbs laced with venom that we can trace to some who succumb to the venom from conundrums caused by acting dumb. It's not a crab, and will stab with a dab of venom that will put any Ahab on a slab. So do your best not to obsess over trying to quest after a critter who might bless you with your forever rest. Oh, so we eat the snail, but not the shell, huh? Yeah, pretty much not the shell. In many cases, conch is actually off the menu due to the fact that it has been over-harvested in the past. Which means, at some point, it went from, oh my god, I've got to eat this to survive, to, oh, it's a delicacy now. Like lamb head stew. This is actually the cone snail. Not the conch, but the cone snail. It is obviously devouring its prey. Now let's go. That is the spike, the venom laden spike. That is another example of a cone snail eating. Now let's go and get an example of an actual conch, shall we? Because technically speaking, they are two different varieties. First of all, it says conch refers to a group of marine gastropod mollusks, commonly known as sea snails, characterized by large spiral-shaped shells. The term also refers to the shell itself, particularly those used in art and jewelry. Traditionally, conch can slangily refer to a native or resident of the Florida Keys. Okay. Here we go. Let's dive into some pictures. Look how goofy that is. Crazy shit that can kill you. Now, as it turns out, actual conch are not the venomous ones. Those are actually cone snails. Particularly the geography cone snail. Very venomous. But these, so long as they're a true conch, are primarily herbivorous. They go through, look at that, that is so fucking goofy. Now, no, we're running out of time. Okay. Which means I gotta wrap it up. But hopefully the second rendition on our way out will sound better than the first. $4.99? Are you serious? Durs, what the heck? Generally speaking, it's the shape of the shell and probably the size. But we will, just for the sake. How can one tell the difference between a conch shell and a cone snail shell? Conch shells and cone snail shells can be distinguished by their shape and markings. Conch shells have a distinctive spiral shape with a high spire and noticeable siphonal canal, a pointed end, while cone snail shells are roughly conical, often with a colorful pattern on the surface. So, these are cone snail shells. Well, this is a conch shell. I better not drink coffee. I gotta get ready for bed soon. So yeah, it's all about appearance. Yes, they all, I believe, have eyes. They all look goofy as shit. All right, here we go. no!
What?
I hit the fucking microphone. Ah! We will do that again. Okay? I think we'll do that. We will go through these steps again, and we will read it for a third time, because you guys deserve the outro just like you got the intro. Okay? All right, we ready? Get away from the door! Here we go. I thought I knew about this animal you few had me pursue, but as I blew through facts I grew to find my views to be misconstrued. You see, I thought a guy would die by venom applied, supplied by these snails that reside inside shells that leave some wide-eyed. But it's not every conch snail that assails with venom that ails, though some prevail at sending folks through the veil. It's the cone snail that leaves some pale. The geography cone is a full-blown hunter shown to own venom known to kill a full-grown human after jabs thrown. Prove it should be left alone. It appears we're prone to float near places where we interfere with an animal with a severe venom we should fear. Some postulate that snails belong on a plate and taste great, but I don't affiliate with those who masticate on snails they state should be straight up used to satiate hunger that culminates. Or perhaps I do, and just never ask a dude if he ever construed or even perused snails as food. In any case, most conches have a taste for plant matter place they race to use to stuff their face, while others embrace a call to chase prey with limbs laced with venom we can trace to some who succumb to the venom from conundrums caused by acting dumb. It's not a crab, and will stab with a dab of venom that will put any Ahab on a slab. So do your best not to obsess over trying to quest after a critter who might bless you with your forever rest. Hi! Did it! There it is. Fantastic. And I do not have it on mute, so I know you guys heard me this time. Oh. Whew. That was actually went by pretty smoothly. Pretty damn good. Now I gotta figure out the next animal to go and do. Praise be. And I didn't rage quit, which is very tempting, because I already been through it 2 other times. Alright, let's go take care of the roaches, because we gotta go to bed. Durs, please tell me you're fucking with me. Tell me you're fucking with me, I swear to God.
What?
Mimi, you just showed up? Fuck it.
That's it.
Fuck it.
She posted on a Discord poem recital coming up. Ew. I'm hoping there was something in front of that.
Poem recital coming up. Ew. Acid?
I'm hoping she was talking about something else.
Oh, okay.
Was you talking about something else?
Yeah, talking to local.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. I'm going to read it through. We're not going to go and actually look at the animal, okay, because that ship has sailed. We're wording for conch today. That is our subject matter, as in the sea snail. I'm going to do this very quickly, so keep up and listen. I thought I knew about this animal you few had me pursue, but as I blew through facts I grew to find my views to be misconstrued. You see, I thought a guy would die by venom applied, supplied by these snails that reside inside shells that leave some wide eye. But it's not every conch snail that assails with venom that ails. Though some prevail at sending folks through the veil, it's the cone snail that leaves some pale. The geography cone is a full-blown hunter shown to own venom known to kill full-grown humans after jabs thrown prove it should be left alone. It appears we're prone to float near places where we interfere with an animal with the severe venom we should fear. Some postulate that snails belong on a plate and taste great, but I don't affiliate with those who masticate on snails they stage should be straight up used to satiate hunger that culminates. Or perhaps I do, and I just never asked a dude if he's ever construed or even perused snails as food. In any case, most conches have a taste for plant matter placed. They race to use to stuff their face, while others embrace a call to chase prey with limbs laced with venom we can trace. To some who succumb to the venom from conundrums caused by acridum. It's not a crab, and we'll stab with a dab of venom that'll put any Ahab on a slab. So do your best not to obsess over trying to quest after a critter who might bless you with your forever rest. Okay.
You guys are moving, that'd be great. Nick.
Wolf, listen to me. Shut the fuck up.
It's all my turn.
Ow! Oh, yeah. Your dog tried to procreate.
Tried. Well,
No, it was tried because I don't think you got anything in there.
true.
He tried to procreate with Duchess.
Oh, that's nice. I bet that was a fun situation.
What?
He said, "Oh yeah, that's nice. I bet you that was a fun situation."
Not as bad as Oliver.
No, yeah, that was traumatizing
Yesterday.
because Oliver is her daddy. All right. So these are our roaches. We have two males on top. They are dubia roaches, which are a very, very sought after commodity in the pet trade. They make for really good feeders. They are known for having trouble reproducing at temperatures under like 85 degrees, which means you can control the size of the colony with the temperatures in the house. We just put some food in there. We're just going to give them fish flakes today.
FYI, I would not let Duchess anywhere near you.
Why?
Because I'm pretty sure she just had fun in the toilet.
Are you serious? I put the lid down. Go to your kennel. To your kennel. Go to your kennel. You are not supposed to get in the toilet. You've gotten in trouble for it in the past. Go to your kennel, Duchess, now. Go on. That is not a play toy. That is a toilet. Fuck yeah, okay. So, since Acid is here, on behalf of Acid being here, and the fact that we haven't done this enough, here we go. The ingredients to fish flakes. This is going to traumatize those that know what this actually all is. Fish meal, dried yeast, ground brown rice, shrimp meal, feeding oatmeal, wheat gluten, fish oil, dried fish, protein digest, soybean oil, corn gluten, algae meal, sorbitol, unulin, lecithin, potato protein, vitamins, ascorbic acid, inositol, niacin, A-tocopherol acetate, decalcium pantothenate, riboflavin 5, phosphate, thiamine, mononitrate, vitamin A palmitate, pyridoxine, hydrochloride, vitamin B12 supplement, calciferol, FDNC yellow, number 6 lake FDNC blue, number 2 lake freshwater shrimp, beta carotene, L-ascorbyl, 2 polyphosphate, stabilized vitamin C, yeast extract, FDNC, number 3, citric acid, preservative. How does citric acid make a preservative? Xanthaxanthin minerals, manganese sulfate, zinc sulfate, ferrous sulfate, biotin, rosemary extract, mixed tocopherols, preservative, menadian sodium bisulfate complex, source of vitamin K activity, propyl gallate, preservative, folic acid. There you go. And of course, Durs came through and dropped nearly we're going to call it $5. $5 on the live stream, which is fantastic because we are already up to, I think it's $111. And that is going to go straight to animal habitats. It's going to be fantastic. Acid is the one that originally kicked off the reading the fish flake contents. It is her favorite. You can say thank you to her for that. I don't mind doing it. If it makes somebody happy, that makes me happy. That's kind of why I do this. Actually, the whole reason why I started going live in the first place, taking care of animals, is because I knew I was going to be doing it anyway, and I figured other people might want to join in. What's up? Oh, I thought you had a goofy grin on your face.
I take a mic because I'm in the bathroom.
Yeah. Gotta be careful. I might have another one of those nada farts. Make me happy and show wolf, please. Wait, yeah, no, I did take care of the scorpion today. Taste the wolfers! Horny little devil. How dare you? Mount.
Wolfie, you're not in trouble.
He's not. Wolf, you're a good boy. You gonna come here? Wolfie! Come on, Wolf! Oh. Duchess, I want nothing to do with you and your face right now, you gross dog. Why does it smell like freaking mustard?
Mustard?
Oliver's a good boy. Oliver didn't
I
get
haven't
it.
used mustard since last week. I don't know about the good boy. He hounded her yesterday.
Look at the goofy face. Look at the goofy face. I can't help it. It's the goofers. It's the goofers. Oh my god.
Oh!
Makes me what?
Are we gonna wait till tomorrow to unmold?
Oh fuck yeah, honey. Is that gonna be okay? Were you planning on making more tomorrow though?
I can make stuff out of the nose. Well,
I want to see those home decorations.
I think that's what I'm talking about.
All right, let's
We
take.
can do a couple.
We can do a couple. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take care of the roaches real quick, and then we're gonna bust out some of those homemade decorations for you guys, since you are so interested. I see the boxes. Oh, the home decorations. Those are the remainder of that is the remainder of the flooring that we still have that Micah might use on Wolf's area. It is snap in place wood paneling. No, actually, why am I showing you the box? I got the floor right here. That's the outcome right there. That's what we chose. So we have enough probably to do Wolf's Corner. We just got to find the time to do it. So, come here. Aha! Use some mail! Use some mail! You are going in the mail pit. Hold on. We're gonna do those.
I know, I'm looking.
You see any new? Wait.
Oh, I don't know if that one's too small, hun. Right there.
No, it's you're looking for ones that have wings.
Oh, sorry.
Wings that are fresh molt. That's a male right there. We separate the males and the females as soon as we can. If I had a way to sex the juveniles to ascertain whether they are male and female at a younger age, I would. All right, so what we got to do, this is their water trough. But yeah, Wolf's going to have his own little wooden area once we get done because he goes after the carpet under his kennel.
No, that doesn't have wings. Never mind.
But you're getting it.
I'm excited for the two snakes.
Well, I'm excited that you're excited.
And there's a couple, like, I would like to redo the ones that are, or do again. Different colors of the ones that's in my hand.
Oh no.
What?
Looks like there was a little bit of cannibalization. Oliver, get out of the way.
Extra protein?
I'd say he's dead.
Does that one have wings?
Duchess! Get out of the way. No.
Oh, it looked like it's small ones.
If it
Duchess down!
did, it would be a very interesting mutation, and I would not actually get rid of it. Where's the... Duchess, get out of here. None of this has anything to do with you. You are in the way. All right. Looks like there's more than a little bit of cannibalization. I've been trying to feed them enough food. Lord knows they've been taking off. Some of the males are barely moving. They're getting old. Then there's this one right here. Are you okay, honey?
Yeah.
That's a male. Duchess! Sorry. You need to stop getting underfoot. You are going to get yourself seriously injured if you keep doing that.
She finally found someone else to stalk.
Good.
Might go with food.
Duchess, if you go after his food, you're going to be spending the night in your kennel. Actually, that might be more of a burden onto Micah.
Right. Are you good on fish flakes?
Might need more.
What about the other stuff?
Yeah.
One's over there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
Oh, Mimi's having nerve pains with her legs, causing her legs to burn.
That's not good.
No.
That was trimmed.
This is Google Pixel 9a with Gemini. It's freeze-dried.
I need to show Micah our new kitty cat we're getting.
And Gemini help you respond in style Shakespeare.
In about he'll be ready in about 2 weeks. We're gonna go officially meet him on Friday evening.
He's fluffy like a Maine Coon.
He likes to bounce. That's one of the cute things. Look.
Okay, I thought you said a couple. Okay, we're gonna be doing a
That's
lot
like
of this.
half of them.
That's half of them?
Well, there's a lot of mini ones.
Shit. Alright, better wash my hands now.
So, you got new straps for the VR?
Yeah, we haven't put it on yet, but with the VR, I did super limited. So this is the first picture I saw of him.
Oh, the orange one, huh?
With the white on it. He was the cutest out of them all.
Alright.
So yeah.
How am I supposed to get this snail out?
Very carefully. Oops, sorry.
Get down. Coaches, get down.
Okay. Oh, I got it out without busting the eyes off.
Oh, I love that.
So, check this out. Look.
That is pretty. It looks even better in person.
Is this a mushroom?
Yep. The bottom's just.
Did you tell them what happened with the mushroom that one time? She did not just make a mushroom.
It wasn't on purpose. I used a pink color for the top, and then I was out of white, so I was trying to look like a real one of those, like toadstool style. And the body ended up being a sort of a light pink color, kind of like a penis.
Kind of like a penis. I'm pretty
A
sure
little
that.
kid bought it.
Oh, that's so fucked up.
Well, not really, because he thought it was cool. Or
Huh.
she did.
Oh, that's even
I
worse.
guess she really likes mushrooms.
With matte black shells. Ooh. I already did. Too late.
What?
Dropped it. What the fuck?
I'm hoping this one looks as pretty as. I hope I painted it good.
Glow in the dark body.
What do you think of that?
Pretty.
I have two snails with glow in the dark shells. Does that look better?
We got a color in the eyes.
Was that more what you were thinking?
Yeah. Did somebody buy one of your snakes the last time?
The one that looked similar to that but dark. This one I tried something new.
Is that the... Ooh. That's gonna get sold for sure. Look at this.
It's stripes.
Look at that. You didn't just do stripes. What you did was use the oh, what is that? What is that powder that does this effect? It's
It was the
Yes. Yeah.
no, not holographic.
oh, I thought it was holographic.
No, it's one of those color shifts ones. But you like it?
Oh yeah, it's gonna sell for sure. Oh my God, what have you done?
The Supreme Court has ordered the administration to facilitate the William Garcia's return to the United States. But President Trump has handed El Salvador $6 million to hold the immigrants, says it's up to that country to send him back. It's not coming back to our country. President Bukele said he was not sending him back. That's the end of the story. If he wanted to send him back, we would give him a plane ride back. There was no situation.
It was a chameleon powder. That was it.
Stay in this country. None. The administration insists that William Garcia is
Well, the green wasn't actually.
Wow.
Anyways,
According to court documents in 2019, a confidential informant named him as a member of the gang MS-13. But a federal judge this month found that evidence unconvincing. Today, the White House said in 2021, Judge Jennifer obtained a temporary protective order against him. But that case was later closed. And now William Garcia's wife is on the front lines.
No, go. Dude, I don't want you near me. Stop.
Duchess, get away. Go to your kennel.
Go.
No.
I would love to pet you, but I'm not gonna pet you when you have toilet water all over the fucking face. Go. Yeah. I understand you probably don't understand what's going on, but that's not my problem.
I want to have candy that looks like that. That looks delicious.
Okay.
Like,
Well, I'm gonna try getting you. Yeah. What would you think that would taste like?
Great.
Raspberry?
you talking about that right there? I think if we were to get another one of these, take some Jolly Rancher grape and freaking pour it into one of the molds like that with some green apple for the top. That would be so good.
You know, you guys might think about doing that as part of like your selling pitch.
Because a lot of these are meant for either, what we're doing, resin molds or candy.
How much juice does your VR have?
It should have a full charge on the headset because I left it all night charging from the battery. You gonna try getting it set up?
Play tomorrow.
No, well I might. I don't know. I'd like to walk
Make
the.
sure that I get it plugged in. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. You gonna play some more tonight?
Yeah, I want to try getting
Look at that.
a little bit more money. This next mission that they have set up is a rescue mission that I have to do with the helicopter. So that's gonna be a pain in the ass.
Oh, so that's like the red strawberry she showed before. Yep. Mimi, you're such a toilet because it's cleaner than. I'm sorry, Mimi. Wish there was something to do to help. We can bring back dire wolves, somewhat, but we can't fix genetic anomalies within the human body that cause burning sensation, cause misery. I think we have.
Working on it.
I think we have the capability. I think that some people have.
Cloning. We do have Cas9 enzyme, so we can manipulate the genetic code.
There we go.
I mean, the hard part is getting the consciousness from one form to another. And there is some genetic manipulation that can be done within the human body, but
All right, I gotta get the molds back to the table so the dogs don't chew on them.
are you already brushing your teeth?
You like the unicorn one too? Oh, acid. Now I'm traumatized. Look at that. It's like a darker silver. There's no way that's the same glitter effect. One's definitely darker. Anyway, behold our stuff. You guys have a good night. Stay safe. Thank you, Durs, for the newest donation. We really do appreciate it. And I better not see you on the news unless it's good news.
The last 24 hours. And it comes on a group chat that heads up shared details of the U.S. attack on Yemen in a single group chat.